Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is The Song, a show that presents songwriters, composers, and lyricists and their original songs. And today, I am very pleased to present a songwriter who lives in Northampton, Massachusetts, Grant Carrington.
I didn't write this song to say farewell, but to tell you all the things I had to tell. Well, you showed us through those years, and you helped us with our fears. Now you've gone to heaven or to hell. So long, John. So long, John. Well, all we need is love. Life is just too tough, and giving peace a chance has never been enough. Oh, you tried to make us better, you never stood a chance. 'Cause we just wanted to hear you sing, we just wanted to dance. So long, John. So long, John. Well, the years slipped right on by us as we tried to change the world with songs of revolution where challenges were hurled. Now another narrow mind has brought you to the ground. I looked for solace I could find, nothing could be found. So long, John. So long, John. But still I look back on those years when we all dreamed as one. You led us through our doubts and fears. Now it's gone and done. And though bullets have stopped your heart, your voice still haunts the night. And we imagine you still on the stage to carry on the fight. So long, John. So long, John. Yes, you wrote and sang the songs that helped us through the haze, the smoky days, the labyrinthine maze. And now you've left us empty and alone. So long, John. So long, John. Diane sits at her window, dreaming of what might have been. The young man in her glasses always shyly looked away from her. Though in the plays in college he could be a lover or devil may care. He seemed a different person underneath those bright stage lights, and he acted just like that with her in her her dreams at night. Her mother said he called her once, he never did again, though she waited by her window as the weekend came and went. They said he'd left for Broadway to find fortune and fame. She looked for him on her TV, she never saw his name. Now the years have left her scalp, her blonde hair's turned to gray, as he too grows stout with age, all that dark hair flown away. Does he still dream of Broadway? Is he lost in some twilight zone? She retired soon from teaching, leaving children not her own. Diane sits at her window, dreaming of what might have been.
Very nice. Very expressive songs, and you also sing them very expressively as
That's
well.
probably because I spent so much time in the theater.
Uh-huh. Very nice. I'm so glad that Burry Jenkins introduced us and down at Sam's Cafe in Northampton.
Right.
And suggested that I have you on the show. He was right.
I'm glad you're willing to have me.
So I'm
Sometimes
very glad.
wonder why, but
So I'm very glad that you could come. And I want to make sure that people know you have a couple of CDs out.
correct.
One is called Songs Without Wisdom. And the other is Ancient Laughter. Right?
Right.
Which one came out first?
Songs Without Wisdom.
Okay. And then, and this is Ancient Laughter here. That's what that looks like. And if people are interested in downloading this,
CD Baby.
they can get it at
You
CD
can
Baby.
get the whole thing, or you can download any song.
Okay.
Uh,
And you also have a single available on CD Baby too?
Yeah, that one is called Song for Jamie. James Bishop was a young professor who was among those who lost their lives at Virginia Tech in 2007. And his parents are good friends of mine, two of the nicest people I've ever known. And Mike has made a scholarship fund in his son's name, James Bishop. And so my song is available as a MP3 download from CD Baby for 99 cents. My share is 75 cents. I never see it. It goes directly from CD Baby to the James Bishop Scholarship Fund. And I think most people can afford 99 cents to help someone else and keep
Great.
Jamie's name alive. And it also has a wonderful slide guitar solo by Ray Tilkins, who used to play with Root Boy Slim, who was on most of the cuts on my second album.
Okay, great. Now, you are a multi-talented person.
Most people are, I've noticed.
You're not just a songwriter, you also write short stories, right? And this is called, the book is called Time's Fool and Other Stories.
Right.
Okay.
It's
And
on
where-
Amazon, available on
Amazon.
Amazon as a ebook or as a hardcover, or not hardcover, paperback, quality paperback. It's two stories that lead up to a novel called Time's Fool, and then two stories that follow it. And most of them are about musicians. One's about a theater technician, the rest are about musicians.
Right. And now I also noticed that people can get this particular story on smashwords.com
Right.
for free. So this is one of the stories.
Yeah, that's the
from
last story
Time's
in the
Fool.
book,
And
and
it's The Worm Beneath the Skull?
Yep.
The Worm Beneath the Skull. That sounds interesting. So you can get this particular
That doesn't
story
cost
for
anything.
free.
That's free.
Yep.
So if you
And so then you know,
if
I'm
you like
sure
it, you can
once
get the
people
other
read
ones.
it, they can pay for the rest of them.
Right.
That sounds good. And so anyway, you're gonna be playing another one, and then we'll talk a little more.
Okay.
And later, the last couple, you got other people playing with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay. Stone foundation where once a house had been. People lived upon this land. Lives were lived. Lives were lived here. Once a family was raised within these walls. Plans and schemes, hopes and dreams. Lives were lived. Lives were lived here. We live our lives just trying to find a little comfort, some peace of mind. So little time, yet so many years, so much laughter, so many tears. We try to live our lives here. Years from now, you and I, will anyone then remember that our lives were lived? Our lives were lived here. We live our lives. We live our lives. We live our lives here.
Oh, another very nice song. I enjoyed that. Now, I want people to be aware they can get your music on CD Baby.
Right.
What's your website if they want to find out more about
It's grantcarrington.freeyellow.com.
Free Yellow?
And Carrington has two R's in it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it's all smashed together.
Okay.
And Free Yellow is free yellow. That's one word.
Good. And I was able to read a lot about you on there. There's plenty
There's
of
an awful lot on
information.
there, more than my mother would want to read.
And so you've played in a lot of places on the East Coast.
Right.
You were living in Baltimore for a while.
Spent 5 years in Baltimore.
Uh-huh. And you said you were originally from Connecticut.
Born and bred in New Haven. Carringtons go all the way back to the June flower. We came over. We were latecomers. We came in 1622.
So your family, your ancestors have been around here for a while. Yeah?
On my father's side.
Yeah,
on my mother's side, we go back one generation.
And so you've been Baltimore, Connecticut. You've played in New York City, right?
I did play 3 songs at the Gaslight, which amazed me that they let me do it.
And you mentioned open mics at the Songwriters Association of Washington.
Right.
Yeah, so you did stuff there. And now around here, you play.
At
I know you
open
play at
mics.
Sam's pretty
Yeah.
much every Friday. You're at Sam's. Right?
Not so much anymore.
Not
That's
as
right.
much.
I used to play at the waterfront in Holyoke when Burry Jenkins was running the open mic there, but that got canceled a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's too bad.
That hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I was going to go check it out. It's too late, huh?
yeah, people. We were really getting because a lot of good people there. There's an awful lot of good musicians in this area.
Good. And in South Hadley, you go to?
No,
No, not there anymore. Okay.
No.
All right. So
Everything
once in a
has
while,
changed so
Sam's.
much.
Yeah. And any other places that you're going to lately?
Last week I went with Burry Jenkins and Bob Adelson to the new cafe in Worcester, which was kind of fun. So a lot of college kids who seemed to enjoy what all of us did. That was kind of fun. And last night at the Metropolis Cafe up in Vermont, what is it? Brattleboro.
Cool.
And Luthier Center in East Hampton. And any place we can find an open mic.
Oh, so they have an open mic at Luthier?
I think they have 2 each week, if I remember correctly. I think a Tuesday and Wednesday night, if I remember correctly. But you'd have to check their website.
It seems like
There's a lot of websites.
Eva Capelli, who hosts the one at Sam's,
Right.
is hosting all sorts of open mics now. She's got one
Yes.
at Opa in Southampton. Have you checked that one out yet?
No.
Okay. And something at Westfield State College too. She's
I
all
didn't
over
know
the
that
place.
one, but,
yeah. So there's a lot of places to check
There's
out.
a lot. There's a lot.
Okay. So anyway, if people want to check out about you, it's on
grantcarrington.freeyellow.com.
and there's plenty to read up on the website about your history with music and songwriting, and people can find out. And if they want to hear you live, they can go hear you out
Right.
at open mics.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I love open mics. I used to host one and really
Oh,
loved
you're
doing
crazy. I love people like you, but I would never do it. That's a work.
that. So anyway, you're going to be playing a couple more, and you
Yeah,
got
and just like to
people
remind
joining you on
that.
it.
Yeah, I'd just like to remind that "Song for Jamie"
Oh yeah.
is available. This
On
is
CD Baby,
as
right?
on its CD Baby. cdbaby.com/CD/Song for Jamie. All one word, JAMIE, or just
Great.
Google CD Baby and Song for Jamie. There's a couple of other Song for Jamies out there, but they're not mine.
Okay. Well,
So,
it was so
Okay,
so
so-
good to have you.
and the next song, it's Conga Bob Adelson. Is it, got that right? Is to the we live in Hoven. In Hoven we die. We danced when the moon was full to coyotes' triumphant song. Our crops grew in the sandy soil. We laughed here and we cried. Our work was our wisdom, and our dance, it made us strong. Our dance, it kept us strong. Our dance is our glory. Our dance is what we are. Our dance is celebration to praise the morning star. Our lives were full till the spring dried up, and the people grew weak drifted down the canyon, a story no tongue can tell. Coyote called us to distant lands where our dance grew strong again. Grandfather Owl taught us from the pinyon, and Brother Rabbit fed us well. Brother Rabbit fed us well. Our dance is our story. Our dance is our life. Our dance is the root of our nation. Without it, we can survive. Without it, we won't survive. Golden Week is now in ruins. Coyote's song there is sad and gray. No crops grow in the hard, dry ground. But ancient laughter is still in the air. So we dance when it's planting season, and we dance on harvest day, and we dance with our ancestors who are with us everywhere. They dance with us everywhere. Midnight ladies have started their shows. The bars are all closing, there's only one place to go. I mean to tell you, just don't get no finer. It's all night at the all-night diner, oh yeah. Now the show's swinging hash, then on a right. Bonnie flirted with a college kid, then she spit in his face and laughed. The cook and the washer, they're smashing up china. It's all night at the all-night diner, oh yeah. I say, oh yeah. Now Patsy sings, you're cheating hard, most all the night. Hank, Willie Nelson, they're waiting for their turn. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Bill's in another fight. Seems like some people, well now, you just don't ever learn. The Gertie's waiting tables, she's getting hot under the collar. A party of 10 left her only $1. Then Dave gave her some lip. Now he's sporting a shiner. It's all night at the all-night diner, oh yeah. Now Maggie bumps into tables. She's just staggering and stumbling. And old toothless Willie, he just keeps on with his mumbling. Then the party's roaring like a fleet of jetliners. It's all night at the all-night diner, oh yeah. I say, oh yeah. around playing the ponies. Track closed for the night 8 hours ago. The joint's filling up with geeks, freaks, and phonies, bartenders, strippers, about everyone you know. If the little old ladies who come here at noon could get a look at this crowd, you know, they wouldn't come back soon. No, there's junkies, free smokies, gold diggers, trash miners. It's all night at the all-night diner. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a carnival. It's a freak show. Don't ever stop. Just when it reaches its peak, here come the cops. I mean to tell you, it just can't get no finer. It's all night at the all-night diner. Oh yeah, I say yeah, 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 all night, all night.